the tapping video, and I noticed people had been messaging me, and I tried to respond to them, but for some reason TikTok, what the fuck, TikToks, they keep blocking me for some reason. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing to be blocked. They're not alerting me as to why I'm blocked whenever I am blocked. Like, I can keep posting, which is cool, but then I can't, like, reach out to other people or, like, get back in contact with them. But either way, today was a good day for contact because I finally let the curator or whatever at the herb bar in on what I've been doing and like how life changing it's been for me. And she was super interested to see the video. And at first I was like, yeah. And then on my way home, I met another woman who was super interested in the video as well. I explained to her that like it's the greatest hangover cure of the century just by drinking water. And she's like, yeah, send me the video. I'd love to learn about it because I told her I work with real estate investors. She's a real estate investor, really beautiful woman and her husband. We were just lost looking for a bar that I live literally right next door to. I was like, I literally live right next door to it. So yeah, come on, I'll show you. I don't know why the hell I found him walking so far out though, because it was weird. It was interesting. A train had stopped us was the thing. Or a train had stopped me on both ways is the other deal too, because like on the way in there, I was stopped like a 10-minute train. I don't know what on earth is going on with the trains these days, but the train was super duper long. Anywho, and then whenever I like finally got to the herb bar and I walked back, then there was another train. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I getting on all these trains and stuff? Anywho, I met this woman and she was sounded really awesome. She had grandkids. She and her husband were doing great. Um, I think he was retired from doing real estate as well. I'm not quite sure. He was retired though. She was retiring this year, next year. They were really cool. Really beautiful women. And I was like, well, let me introduce you to this water. And then whenever I got home, I was like, I was going to send her the video and be like, yeah, this. But I wanted to get my other homies, the person who introduced me to the water, because they know how to relationships and stuff. I don't. I'm learning. Not I don't, but I'm learning how to deal with relationships. So instead of my just vomiting on, like, here's a video, like, hope you'll have a great night, I was advised to build a relationship that way and say like, oh, would hope you and your husband, did y'all make it safely there or did you get lost again or something silly like that to blow smoke is what it feels like to me. Like I'm very much straight to the point direct person, which gets me nervous about how to commune with people. Like I kind of feel words get in the way of our vibrations, which is truth. And as a genuine person, I don't really like I don't like being wordy. I grew up reading the dictionary because I had no friends for that very reason. But still, like I have difficulty with connection, and I feel like that could be the reason why that I don't really like using words to connect with people. I prefer just vibrations and like find my tribe that way. Apparently, in 2024, we have to do that to find our actual tribe. What is all of this? You hooked, madam. Oh, hello, Keith. Hi, y'all. How are y'all doing? So I just did a TikTok with my little tapping session, and today's been a really good day either way. The number of the beast. Y'all goofballs. I'm doing well. How are y'all doing? I'm all about reminding people to be in their alignment and how to, I guess, be their own source of everything that they need, because we're self-sustaining universes unto ourselves. And like I was saying, there's nothing I knew with this Kundalini yoga. Because of that, I also sell medical devices, but I mainly make connections with people, and I'm learning how to talk to people. I've always been socially awkward. I shattered my entirety of my body. My brain has come back from a stroke, a diffuse axonal injury, and shearing and a fat embolism. I shattered my spine, like every one of my ribs, including my floating ribs, my hips, both of my hips. And I had a pelvic reconstruction, femur reconstruction. I've been reconstructed all over basically, and I'm back from that. I'm able to walk again and stuff, thanks to Jesus. But then also like thanks to breathing and like tuning into who I really was and who Jesus wanted me to be is what I wanted to. What Krishna Vahar eat armpit show, baby. What? Oh dear. I am glacious. Thank you very much. And that's just what I kind of prefer to perpetuate with other people is truth, honesty, and genuine care in relationships. And what I do for business is actually the same thing. I've been on disability since 2006 because of my injuries, and I went to being a janitor out here in Austin for about 20 years kind of thing. And then just hoping that people would do the best for the whole, more or less, every time that I let them get a chance to be near me and stuff like that. And they ended up stealing from me and brutally assaulting me and stuff like that. And I still, even while they were brutally assaulting me, I was like, you know what, you're totally forgiven. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are very loved. You don't have to do this. And I'm sorry about whoever hurt you to where you think that you need to do this. And I feel like I was in a victim state, I guess. I'm learning how to stand within my higher self, with my higher self, and in alignment, and share that with people. So, you know, it's just one of those things. I am from Texas. Where are you from, Kumar? You might not share, but I'm here to help people in alignment, so I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't really ask anybody to care. Y'all are so weird. Eat armpit show. This is great. Thanks, Sean. I know that there's good people out there that care, and trolls kind of just pretend like they don't care because, you know, they're probably teenagers in their mother's basement or something, but that's okay too. We'll forgive them. But, and there's also like the fun people to thanks, Glacius. My point exactly. But also, they're welcome here too if they need a place to cry. That's alright. That's what we're here for. Yeah, this is definitely my mom's basement. I guess I called you out, huh? But that's what I do is I just kind of connect people because I found like that kind of whatever reason aligned me to my dream life of what gave me severe hope because like I was just devastated with life on each year just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, but then I was still learning so much at the same time, and I was remaining, I was like, I'm adamant about like finding my tribe and finding like the hope for a better tomorrow. And I knew that it was there because like even as a Christian, my pastor had told me some crap as a thing and like called me a whore on my deathbed, and like that was my first, I guess, slap to the face in the world. But also at the same time, after I woke up out of my coma, I learned that the people that I was going to be going with to a mission trip on Haiti, I was supposed to go to a mission trip to Haiti, and then like before I got in that car wreck that killed me, and then after waking up out of my coma, my mom was there with me in the hospital because I had a stroke, which was a really weird thing. That the woman who was sent to watch me tied me down and took out all my alarms, and then whenever she returned, they found me like tied up in my wires and stuff, and they said that like a 4-inch blood clot went into my brain, and after that had happened, my mom was allowed to stay in the hospital so that she wouldn't sue them. But whenever she was staying there, I want to say it was like, I don't know, I was in a coma for maybe 30 days kind of thing, and then whenever I woke up out from it, it said a little bit blurred, missionaries killed in Haiti, and then that was the people I was supposed to be going with. So like, I know I'm here for a purpose, but I'm really trying to learn how to tune in to find out what that purpose is. And I hate to say it like that too, because you know, like life is really fun, I guess, but it's you need a hike. I don't know what you're talking. You need a hike in your head. I just got out of a hike. Y'all are so much fun. This is great. Oh my goodness. There's that. Okay. What was I saying though? But because of that, like I got on disability, and I've always wanted to still learn how to be able to cultivate and create money with for myself and like actually build something of myself. And ended up leaving my parents to go to Austin, which I live now. And then Austin just did me so dirty, like I can't believe it, because I was very, very doe-eyed and very, very innocent. And I still am. Like I'm trying to return to that because just like, wiping it all away because Jesus forgave us. And in as much as he forgave us, are we meant to forgive others, correct? So I know that Jesus wasn't Christian himself either, so that's the other thing too. So I'm not really sure what I am. I'm more Taoist, but I believe in people, I believe in humanity, and I believe in the betterment of people, and I know that we all together can do this as we just like perpetuate the grace and goodness that we really are and step into our own empowerment is a thing. And that's kind of what I do. It's like get those connections because I think you're right. I don't know what most people like Chero is talking about. What am I to do though? I'm new to interneting is a thing. So what am I to do? So anywho, after being burned by the yoga community of love and light, where I was promised I would have a job, and I was promised that if I made this investment for them, then I would A, have a job, B, have a place to volunteer, and C, have a family, basically, because I've been out here on my own since 2011. And I've been looking for a family my whole life, actually. Like, mine kicked me out at 10 years old, and that's kind of just how I've been doing it, just hella independent and thinking I had to do everything on my own, which I'm learning now after having, because I was on my way home, or I was about to go home from this potluck, and I was about to give up on humanity and all that stuff. And I was told my friend, I was like, look, I'm gonna go home because I'm in too much pain because I shattered my other half of my leg before too. And he was like, just stay 5 more minutes, hear this presentation. I heard the presentation. But how do I get a moderator? I guess because I don't know. Honestly I don't know anything about the internet. This guy, if you're talking about Cherry, he didn't hurt me. He's just being an idiot in his mom's basement. And I'll forgive him. Like he knows he's loved, so it's cool. He can be a little toddler and have his temper tantrum. I appreciate it. If you want to be moderator, I'll totally let you do that. But after all I had to do was just hear the dream of this man, Mr. Oshiro, who invented the colonoscope, and his medical device is in like every Japanese hospital right now because it is that like it turns water, it's living water is what I basically work with, and that is just the greatest thing because like I was on a Berkey for about 10-20 years kind of thing, and because I was, even whenever I was like, he was like, yeah, this is a water demonstration, like, well, there's no way I'm not going to turn my back on Berkey. But then I heard this man's dream, and I was like, that's the exact same dream that I've had my entire life, is to help people realize that they too are self-sustainable, they too have this amazing power, and they too can create the like dream life that they've always wanted. And I'm like on the precipice of it as a thing, and I'm learning how to people because of my team, because of this amazing water. I was able to like do this without pain. Like I literally had a car wreck recently where I thought that the screws on my hips had gotten like knocked out basically, and like it was really really painful. And then someone told me just drink this 11.5 water, and I was like, okay. So I drank it like twice a day, just one shot in the morning, one shot at night. Instantly my pain is gone. And then with my cat, he had a tooth resorption, and he was like his tooth was black, like there was something really really wrong with it. He was barfing every day. He was drooling every day. And the vets were like, oh, yo, he's just old. And I was like, I'm not going to accept that. You know, that's not how, that's how life may work for you, but not for me, because God has just blessed me with so much that there's no way that that's the reason why I'm not going to let him have that. And they were like, okay, are you trying, or do you want to be a moderator, I guess? And I can try to see if I can get you to do this. But anywho, with this, I was, because the machine had got me out of pain so quickly, I was like, well, why don't I give my cat this machine? So, and sorry, not my cat the machine, but I gave my cat this water. Overnight, like instantly, he stopped drooling, he stopped barfing, and he was doing this every single day. And it was really, really scary. Like, I was thinking he was dying, kind of thing. And literally, I gave him this water. His fur's softer. He's not barfing anymore. He's not drooling anymore. He's the happiest cat I've ever seen. He's literally born in 2011, November 11th, 2011. So he's my little 11 baby. And therefore, like, I'm not really looking for a mate or whatever, because I feel like, you know, that's not what I'm here for. I don't think that I'm actually here for, I would like to be, I would love to have a mate, but until I'm in the actual alignment with myself to where I can't have this, it can just hold off, because I feel like this team that I've just recently joined back in May, and I'm also learning about this new water device that I have, and it is just expanding my heart into such an extent where I'm able to share this with everybody else near me and around me. And even if y'all would like some water too, I can totally get you involved and like to get y'all some of this amazing living water. So that's what I do. I get to share water with people, and that's what I found. I spoke to 2 women today that would like to try some of my water, and I was like, hell yes. So, and I was just super happy about that. Just came in to say that, guys. Thank y'all very much. Let me see if I can get John to be a moderator. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here, because I do need a shower. Oh my goodness. Reports. Oh, okay. Oh, channel activity, add as moderator. Bam. I think, there you go, John. That's, okay. Where can you get a little water? It depends on where you're at. I know that it was invented in Japan. They're actually a global company, so if I can find a way to get your information, I would love to get it for you. Are you in Austin, or what state are you in? Hello, how are you doing? Toss it back. Yeah, but anywho, my buddy who got me into this stuff, he hasn't been able to answer any of my questions in a timely manner. And he's like, oh yeah, you gotta get these people's numbers and then get to them immediately. And he hasn't been helping me out with that. So what I've been doing is kind of panicking, and went all over, what's it called, Telegram, and I was asking all of my other friends and like our community and our teammates and stuff like that, and they've actually just been carrying me through all of this. So it's been really, really cool. It's been a great experience, because if you can't find an answer for one person, you can find it somewhere within this team, because the team is the greatest thing I've ever met in my life. Like, I've always been camera shy. I still kind of am. I don't really like mirrors and stuff like that, and that's okay. I'm doing well. Tazadak. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Tazadak? But they're one of the challenges in this team for this month is to get on camera every day, and it's hella uncomfortable, but I'm at least doing it. And it's getting me to meet new people online and outside alike. Pakistan, oh nice. Something. Why do you want to type something mean? I am no English, only literature. I messed up, but can someone type something to see if I can put people in timeout? You're wanting to put people in timeout, John? Well, I noticed that one homie is gone. I think it's because I called him out for living in his mom's basement or something. Reminding him that he's loved too. I don't know. Whichever. I'm from Texas. Messed up. Message up. What message did you mess up? I've actually never done this before. This is like kind of fun, John. Thanks. To see what works. Oh, you mean like the guy that was talking about fields and being in his mom's basement? Oh, thank you, Tessadak. Hope I can keep you entertained. Did you time Chef from Boyardee out? What was his name? Chero? Seems to write something. Well, I think you can go back to what's his name's the main guy's stuff if you want to what's his name? Krishna got that was saying I would need to eat armpit. That was really cute. But Chero, I think his name was. I still think he was like a child or whatever. I don't know how I got him on my page. There he is. Hey, Krishna. This is fun. Where are you from, Krishna? I don't have a baby. A cat. Where you at, kitty? Midas. I don't know where my cat's at. So that's my baby. Nice meeting you, Tazdag. Thank you very much. Hi, Murat. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? Krishna keeps asking me to show it my armpit and eat babies or something like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner tonight, though. So you're a trip, Krishna. Right, thanks, John. I guess I am going to go ahead and make myself some dinner. So, y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much, John. Hola, Ivan. How are you doing? I wonder what 86,000 seconds means. Bye, Murat. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Thanks, John. Much love, one love.